The desire to make beautiful, meaningful moments and things is an undeniable part of who we are. My attempt on today's film to portray the transient feeling of now. Let me ask you guys a question. How does it truly feel to live in the moment? All we see on social media is a perfect life. Well, a year ago I'm unemployed. I'm still unemployed now. My savings are depleting. I've been chasing my dreams, funding my passion projects, dance and content creation for a year, and there's still nothing. It makes me doubt myself because a year is a long time and it seems like I'm still at the same spot a year later. But you know what's worse than a failed dream? An abandoned one. I don't know what I'll be doing a year from now, a month from now, but today, it's a dream come true. It's 3 days to the trip and this is how reality looks like for me now. I will learn how to send a pitch and try to get a sponsored hotel. I will write a plan for this video. I will pack my luggage in advance. I will do my check-in in advance and I will not rush for my flight. Good morning! So our flight actually got delayed and as a result we missed our ferry to Nusa Penida. Hence we spent a night in Bali and we had dinner at Naughty Nuri's. Would highly recommend this place for their pork belly and pork ribs. Then we went for some desserts nearby and we called it a day for our early morning the next day. Today, we're going on an open water diving beginner course. It's my first time scuba diving, but I love being in the water so much, so I believe I will be able to do very well in it. The best way to be present is literally when you're 15 meters deep in the water, breathing through an oxygen tank and becoming a marine creature instead of a boring land animal. Also, I just want to share that the highlight of this dive was that I actually ascended up the water at a very high speed because of an accident. Technically, we are all wearing weight belts because the diving suit creates air bubbles and makes us buoyant and it'll be very hard to sink. But halfway through filming all these footages, my weight belt actually fell to the seabed and I was yeeted to the surface at an amazing speed. It's actually unsafe to ascend so quickly because a lot of nitrogen will enter our body. That's why they practice this thing called the safety stop halfway while you're ascending. But I guess I felt fine after, so I'm not sure if there's any long-term effects. Yay, thank you Yuan for the past 3 days.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good students. Thank you for being nice students.
We're not the best students. I wonder how different traveling was in the past when people don't take pictures, vlogs, or have smartphones. When we capture down these experiences into memories, it starts to feel heavier, almost as though we're feeling apologetic for not living our life authentically. And too often, we cling onto these memories that provide us warmth, and we are unable to fully appreciate the warmth that now has to offer. It's so tough, really. The older you get, the heavier these shadows become. How do you enjoy now when you know no matter how real it feels now, it would become a memory? When things were not as beautiful as you imagined, when you have to say goodbye to people you love. Precisely because you were so present, everything you felt was intensified. the happiness, love, sadness, anger, disappointment, and loneliness. Living in the present doesn't always feel good. But paradoxically, isn't that the purpose of life? To experience it all.
可是每次我在前面，你在后面。坐那个飞机也是这样，我在前面，你在后面。
Because I need to follow behind you.
But I do remember the times when I was present. To be present, I think you need to love life. Doing the things you love, spending time with people you love, and loving this world and this life. A lot of great things are born out of love. When we're full of love, gratitude starts growing. Grateful to wake up again another day, eat all the delicious food, share your life with someone, and even have a shelter to rest comfortably. When gratitude is present, there's less resentment and more peace. Your mind and body can exist wholeheartedly in the same space, and your experience would be whole and complete. And a part of being whole and complete sometimes can mean that you're hurting and grieving too.
Let's go! Let's freaking go! 我们两个很配哦，帅哥美女。
Sometimes we are so afraid of the pain from the present that we deprive ourselves of the happiness. How do we know that we're being present when the happiness and pain comes together?